Hello, hello, and hello. I know I'm just rushing into this. I did not play my intro, but it's okay. It's okay. Um, I am excited because this weekend is the Flatwoods Monster Convention, and I do love my cryptids. I shouldn't say my cryptids. It's all our cryptids. I do love cryptids. I am a cryptid fan. I did have the opportunity to do readings at the Grafton Monster Festival um, in June in Grafton, West Virginia. And now this will be my second year at the Flatwoods Monster Convention. Last year was their first event. They've got some great speakers this year, and it's exciting. So anyway, I have cryptid cards and tarot that I am open to doing free readings tonight. Hello, Miss Brenda. But I am doing free readings. I am pulling cryptid cards, just having some fun, and tell you all what's going on, what's coming up. So I am healing. So if you see me looking funny at the screen or anything, it's because I have eye injections regularly. And this last time I lost sight in my left eye. Go figure. So I wasn't able to really drive, and I wasn't able to read anything. My right eye was working overtime. Just my luck. But I'm excited for this weekend. Like I said, this is my second year at the Flatwoods Monster Convention. And I'll tell you what I'm going to have available. I'm not doing any energy work unless somebody, I'm not taking my chair, put it that way. But if anybody wants any energy work, I'm going to do that. I'll just talk to them, see if they want it. I'm not advertising for it. I'm advertising the readings. My 12 card life spread, that is going to be a $20 reading. My bone readings are going to be $10. And the cryptid readings, create your own cryptid. And it's not really you're creating your own, it's what the cards are creating for you. And it's going to be $10. So $10, you see what kind of cryptid you are. So the business managers and I came up with a Who Are You sheet. These ones are actually for supernatural stranger things in the labyrinth decks. But we're going to use the cryptid decks for this. So personality, what kind of cryptid you are, who your friends are, who's your enemies, and what's your story, where do you live. Now, here's the thing. I've got different cryptid decks. So the first cryptid deck is called Eerie Encounters. And I am streaming live on TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook, but there is Eerie Encounters. The Cryptid Oracle deck by Emin Big McNamee. I don't know. It's very small, and I can't read. I can't read it, like I said. But the first one on under the bottom here is a West Virginia cryptid. No, it's not the Flatwoods Monster. It is the Ogwa. And then the Ogwa is from the Monongahela region. You see them there. So the Oracle deck is in a shell, revisit your bait, put your assistance into the murkiness and consume it. Put your sustenance into the murkiness and consume it. I got a few more days left. The doctor says my eyes should heal up fine, so hopefully I'll be able to read better. If not, Hopefully I got somebody with me. But we are doing free readings. So, the who are you? Your personality is the personality of an ogre. You tend to stay in your shell, not want to open up to people. You spend more time to yourself. So race or identity. The Jersey Devil, the Jersey Devil. So we're looking at born of lost magic. Okay. Yeah, so the race is, let's just say the Jersey Devil, because y'all know that the Jersey Devil is this little demon. Boy, this is, okay, so the ally. Let me pull from the, let me show you what I'm doing. I'm pulling from the inside of the deck. I actually matched. Look, I matched the deck. And this is the top I'm wearing Saturday. So you'll be able to find me. The Cabagon. Also, with this deck, it tells you the location and the year in which the cryptid was discovered. Hey, hi. Yes, I'm live. I'm doing regular tarot readings as well as cryptid readings using the cryptid sheet. Little game that I've created with the cryptid cards. Right now, the Oracle deck is called Eerie Encounters. I have a show coming up this weekend, Saturday, the 14th, at the Days Inn in Flatwoods, West Virginia, at the Flatwoods Monster Convention. I do love me some cryptids. So anyway, the ally would be the Cabagon. So unclear of future and anxiety, despite a longing for an encounter. Sometimes the gulf is so great. Oh, we can only guess. So the Cabagon, it sounds like, is foam. Is foam somewhere down in the Gulf of Mexico. So your ally is like sea foam. Somebody that just sits there is ridden in anxiety. I hear you, darling. I hear you. And the enemy, who's the cryptid enemy? Who would you, with this personality, go against? The Loveland Frogmen. So they are from Loveland, Ohio. They resist capture. And it says the next time you want to stop along the road, you should really do so. So I guess that has something to do with the story of the Frogman. Unfortunately, hi, darling. Nice to meet you. I am going to be there, and I'm going to see you on at the first event. So I'm looking forward to it. It's very nice to meet you. All right, so I'm going to switch these over a little bit. Actually, I didn't pull that one out, but it's okay. Switch these over a bit to the what's the purpose. So what is the purpose? This deck is an Appalachian cryptid deck. It's called, well, it's the RPG cryptid cards. The deck of creepy cryptids, the real world monsters for most tabletop RPGs. This is by Old School Essentials. Now, I got to meet them at the Grafton Monster Festival, and they were just absolutely lovely. So let me show you. I'll show you the one side of the deck of the cards, and then there's the other. Old School Essentials. They even come with their own character cards for you to write out. These cards, as with most cards, are subject to their own interpretation. So here we go. Now I'm going to go through, here we go. Here we go. What's your purpose? And this is an Appalachian cryptid, so we're bringing it home. Oh, a Yahoo! We got a Yahoo. Our purpose is to scream. Okay. Actually, I can see a ton better without my glasses. Okay. So its purpose is to just scream, or let it out. Now what this says, as an habitat, forests and mountains, of course. And he attacks as stomping or pummeling or squeezing. So this is really cool because it has, and I do not know all the symbols, so I'm not going to go into it. I would love a cryptid that comes in and cleans the house for me. Absolutely. I love your name. So I am putting up, okay, so I went to AI. I know I shouldn't have. Bad me. I went to AI and I was like, okay, I need my very own cryptid. So I put in my two favorite animals, a squirrel and an owl, and I created a couple little versions of this cryptid. And so I'm going to put it up on all of my pages and let everybody vote. And then Saturday, I will reveal the name and which version won. What is the story? I really hope it's a story that I know. Right now, what's the name? Scowl or Squonk? Not Squonk, because we know what a Squonk is. What's that? The Beast Man. The story is that of the Beast Man, to claw and to bite. So it looks a lot like a werewolf, the Beast Man does. People are going to think I'm crazy whenever they show up to Flatwoods Monster Convention. I'm looking at all these different cryptids. And where do you live? Oh my goodness. That one I think I should leave as for the other one. Okay. This is what we're looking at. The Pipsa. I'm not even going to try it. I love you guys, but I'm not even going to try it. And now you see it backwards. Sorry. Back to the Eerie Encounters deck. Where do you live? California. So we are back out. This is the Yucca Man. The Yucca, a yucca is like a cactus tree, right? If I'm wrong, correct me. But it's like a tree. So the Yucca Man. That is where you live. And what is your weapon or skill? Now would be a good time for these ones. Weapon or skill. The catawampus. The catawampus. The catawampus lives in the forest and the mountains, of course, as any good Appalachian cryptid does. So it flies. Weapons are a surprise. 4 and 6 victims' wounds get affected in 4 and 6 victims' wounds get infected 20% of the time, causing -1 to all rolls for D4 days. I don't know. All of you all that do D&D, I give you all so much props for being able to understand this. But anyway, that's it. That's the Who Are You sheet. And I also have the West Virginia Tarot. That is by Eclectic Arts. They are an artist out of, I feel like she lives in the Gasaway area, like Braxton County area, the central part of the state, I know. But anyway, so we're looking at Saturday, Flatwoods Monster Convention. Since we finished one reading, I gotta do it. I gotta ding the gong. Are you ready? After each reading, I have to ding the gong. Bang a gong. So anyway, as we were talking, I have someone in here now that has just joined something that I'm going to talk about. Rowan Temple of Light is expanding, and Lady Minerva is heading up Rowan Temple of Fire in the Vienna, Parkersburg, Marietta area. And Lady Minerva is hosting the first event on October 26th. Look for like Backwood Witches. Look for that event. There's going to be 2 classes, one on not magic and one craft on making little brooms and the magic that you can put into that. It is a family-friendly event, so it's open. If you are looking to join anything in that area, then get a hold of me or through the Rowan Temple of Light website, Facebook page, or rowantempleoflight@gmail.com. Message us, let us know. If you are also in any other area and looking to get involved and start having events, this is the direction the Rowan Temple of Light is going. So Lady Minerva has picked up Rowan Temple of Fire. We are looking to have the next round of water, earth, and air covens. just to kind of go around the state into areas where there isn't one. So we are looking at the northern area. So Rowan Temple Light is in the Clarksburg area. Fire is actually in the west. She chose it. She's the first one. She's allowed. Uh, um, and then I'm looking for someone in the northern part of the state, and then in the west area of the state, well, the eastern area of the state, to kind of fill in as well. Want more events, and I need people to help whenever we bring North Central West Virginia Pagan Pride to the area in 2026, since we're taking this year off, well, next year off from a Pagan Pride event. This year, the Resurrecting Appalachian Magic was really a full circle. Y'all are getting me like I'm getting focused on what you're saying, so I love it. North Central West Virginia, which area? Because that's where we're at, and that's where we're looking for people. All aspects of what we are hoping to create is just a full circle. Rowan Temple of Light. Okay, so Fairmont is right here. Like I said, we're in Clarksburg, and I hope that whenever we start having our gatherings and stuff again, or if I may just have like a meetup at a restaurant, and then everyone come. Here in like November or December before the weather gets bad. But I don't want to leave people not having community. That's the biggest thing for Rowan Temple of Light and our affiliates, is we want the community to know that we are stronger than ever. So anyway, that's coming up. Like I said, October 26th. I am taking this break off of doing any ceremonies. No weddings, no nothing of that sort. But I am finding people to do that for me in my place. And I will only recommend people if I feel like they are going to do a good job for the person or couple that are in need. So Kat, I know you said you're an earth sign. I am Virgo. My birthday is in 1 week. Virgo season. I get so excited because all of my Virgo placements kind of bubble up and just like, oh yeah, it's like a fizzy. Thank you. So yeah, I am going to pull a couple of cards from the West Virginia Tarot deck. Oh, that's what you're meaning. Okay. Got it. That I thought you meant as in your elemental sign, not your sign in the coven. Okay. Got ya. Okay. All right. West Virginia Tarot. Well, since they keep flying out, we'll go with these ones. There's two of them here. And the first thing I'm coming up with, we've got the Two of Swords. And the Wheel of the Year. Hello, darling. Okay, so what I'm getting is a major roadblock. But whoever this is feeling for or getting the feeling for, then someone is having a psychic energy block. This is what I'm picking up on. All right. So it's unable to communicate this psychic energy block, to get past it. Obviously, you're not allowing yourself to see what the issue is that you have been holding yourself back for. You're just acting like you're blind. Holding yourself hostage. This is not a good thing. This is not a good vibe for you. This is not what you need in your life. Stop being blind. Stop hiding. It is time to open yourself up and be free. I got like cold chills. A lot of words with communication. 10 of Swords. So it's not that, I mean, you really go from the roadblock to the finding the balance in the center, even though you're turning a blind eye and you're hiding to everything. It's time to open up. Okay. But how? You asked, but how? We're going to do a breathing exercise because it's what I do. First off, let me talk a minute about my blog that I wrote today, which is up on all of my pages, my Lady Gwendolyn pages. If you haven't followed me, go follow. But it talks about now with we're going into the full moon. Now, the 17th and the 18th, this full moon is a super moon. It's the harvest moon. Is so much energy, and it is peaking around the time when I turned 45. So I'm gonna be unhinged. Oh, anyway, back to what I'm saying. This energy is there leading up to this for you to get these goals set into place. And in order to set these goals into place, first step is recognizing that these goals need to be financial goals. These are setting these rules of abundance that you are wanting for the next 6 months. I don't know why 6 months, just psychically told 6 months. So we're looking at writing down. Yes, writing. I know I'm bad about it. Horrible, in fact, about writing anything down. I've actually been starting doing video journaling instead of writing it out, because that's the only way that I can get it out. Okay, well, great, because now's the time to do it. Write it out, and then look at what is easily attainable to you, and then take that 2 steps further. So not only looking at what you want, but what you can actively achieve. What you can actively achieve is also going to be setting yourself out there, applying for jobs, being able to compromise whenever something comes your way. Yes, and doing some personal readings. Depends on our timeline here. I've already been on here. I've only been on here a half hour. So yeah, let me get through this first. So if you are getting a job offer, be willing to compromise, because sometimes that lower pay or that lower position is going to lead into more prosperity in the future. I felt so horrible this week that I had a client call, and they were talking about personal finances and if they should take this job, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Well, it's a bit of a pay cut, and um, my family's on the insurance, and this and this and this, and coming up with all of these excuses as to why not, but not being willing to compromise. It was an all or nothing that they wanted. Should they direct all of their attention toward this new job, or what? The answer was to compromise. They were given the option of taking on the job as a contract job, like as a side job, but they weren't willing to do that. So you have to be open to the possibilities that are coming to you that's going to bring you the next level of finances. I mean, it's situations like that I feel bad for. But anyway, so you're going to write that down. You're going to focus on what's attainable. And then you're going to also write down what your limitations and what your bare minimum is. Like, write down the number. You need to know a number of what your bare minimum is and what your top out is. You got to do your own research. You got to do your own hard work. But those are working toward the setting of the goals that I wrote about today. All right, so shake it off. Take it off with me. And we're going to breathe in for a long 3 count. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3. Out. 2, 3. Okay. One more time. Last time. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So we're shaking off that energy, getting our breathing under control, and we are going to put that dollar bill mindset in our head. We are reaching out to the money, and we're going to pull it into us. We're reaching into the void, and we're grabbing it, and we're going to pull it in, and we know that it's for our taking. We know that prosperity is right around the corner. And remember, this is financial prosperity. Make sure that you are precise. Financial prosperity is out there. That job that we want is out there. We are taking it. We are in charge. We are claiming. We are taking what we want, because we deserve to have happiness. We deserve to have our life be more enjoyable. Okay, so I hope that you feel a little bit better. And with our little talk there, and I'm going, if you want a reading, just say, and we will either do, I'll pull 2 cryptid cards, or I'll do a 3-card West Virginia tarot. So I'm going to open that floor up now. So you're going to say tarot or cryptid. But no, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and meeting new people and getting out there. Let's do the tarot for you, because I feel like you're going, Samantha. I feel like the tarot the reading that you need is going to be more beneficial if it's a tarot reading. You and I really need to get together. So if you could private message me, I would love to meet you and work with you. Okay, so the 3-card for you, we're starting out with the Knight of Swords. West Virginia Tarot is showing us a lot of roadblocks. This one is the blockage of action. So this is exactly what you're talking about. Not being able to take action, not being able to react. The Knight of Swords, in case you're writing this down. The next card is the 6 of Wands. This is telling you what your blockage is. Your blockage is letting things flow freely. Hi, Brittany. It's been a while. Very long while. Yeah, I'll get to you, darling. But your blockage is definitely of not letting things flow freely. So if this is for you, Samantha, this is going to be of opening up of all of your chakras. You need a good balancing. And then also with the 6, the last one is the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands. Let me get this where you see it. 6 of Wands. Yes, that's morel mushrooms. 6 of Wands. And then the 6 of Pentacles. Yes, that's pepperoni rolls. So first off, you need to be grounded. I don't feel like you're getting enough grounding and getting yourself where you want to be. So that's what a good start for you is, to work on grounding. So you said that you are a Cancer. So do you get a chance to go swimming very often? Or like, do you have a pool? Do you have a hot tub? Can you go to the gym, get into the steam room? Those are all things that you can, that would be beneficial for you. Take some music and just let it, let the water drain you of that energy. I feel like that's a good place to at least get started with you. I know it's getting colder now, but I'm saying if you can't do that, then do it in a shower or a bathtub. Okay. All right. All right. That's it for that one. So time to ding the, so I will show you my little tabletop gong. This is what I'm using. All right. I thought it was just a neat little idea to have. You're welcome, darling. But we'll talk more. Please feel free to message me. All right, so we're looking at Zane's Tarot. I don't know who that is, but you had originally asked about a reading. So if you've asked for a reading, so that's Zane's Tarot, Brittany, and Kat. And if you want readings, say tarot or cryptid, and we will go from there. All right, Brittany, you are second in queue. I am waiting for Zane's Tarot to respond because they were first in queue. All right, Kat, you got it. Okay. All right, thank you. We will get these knocked out here. All right. Zane's. The first card up is the Star. So I would say that is open to new beginnings. So if there hasn't been a separation or a miscommunication in the relationship, then that's kind of where it's headed. But I do feel as though right off the bat, there is a reconciliation that has to take place in the relationship. The next one is the Hierophant. See, it does work out. The love and appreciation is there. This is the Hierophant. This is the guide, the overseer, the spiritual advisor. So if you have someone or your spirit guides that you need to look to in order to get through this, that's what you need to do. The Five of Pentacles. The feelings have changed right now. And that's what we're looking at. Mackenzie's feelings for you have changed. and there is a reconciliation that needs to happen. But I feel like you got to work on yourself. It's not just them. And as bad as I hate to say it, I don't sugarcoat anything. It's the two of you. You're not working properly. So this is why you have to seek higher purpose. All right. And I don't know if you heard that or not, but that dinged. All right, Brittany. So for those of you who are not or not been on here before, I do cauldron readings during the holiday season, which is the cauldron, which is full of the decks that I currently have. And then I randomly pull out of the cauldron for you to see which divination purpose is you get your reading from. So that'll be starting the next time I go live, which will be on a Wednesday night at 8 p.m., which that is my time slot. But follow my page, and so Lady Gwendolyn and Rowan Temple of Light, to get the information, and or on YouTube to hit that notification button so you know whenever we're going live. All right, Brittany. So the first card that's come up is actually Temperance. So it's finding, I look at this card as finding the beauty within yourself. So I don't know what question that you actually have, but I feel like you're lacking your own appreciation. Look. All right, let me tell you something. Do you see this? We were talking earlier about roadblocks. This right here, just because you get a pimple or something does not mean that your life is over. Okay, maybe a small little mark or something, or something's not fitting you right. Don't let that get to you. You have such a style about you that I would say I don't know how to say it, because I mean it's not bad or anything, but you have such a style about you that you are looked up to by others, but you're not yourself. Oh my gosh. Okay. You're pregnant and that's why you're feeling like that. Honey, no. Okay. You are beautiful. You are glowing. You are a magnificent, wonderful person for doing all of the hard work that you are going through. Well, my favorite card just came up, the Queen of Pentacles, represented by pepperoni roll. So let me tell you something. Do you see this pepperoni roll? See how it's all nice and gooey on the inside and strong and sturdy on the outside? That's you, darling. You are as beautiful as a pepperoni roll. I know, darling, she told me. We welcomed her in and then told her that I'd meet her at the event. But yes, as beautiful as a pepperoni roll. All right. So good night, darling. Love you too. All right. Dinging for Brittany. Well, the Queen of Pentacles is my favorite card. I feel like it represents Virgo more than it does a Taurus. So I have that energy affiliation with it. I know the other Virgo card is the Hermit, but I resonate so much with the Queen of Pentacles because I am structured, I am orderly, and I do like to have my finances in a row. Whenever I have all of that energy just all over the place, I channel the Queen of Pentacles to rein it back in. Hello, 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 hello. All right, Kat, you wanted a cryptid reading. Okay. So I'm not going to go into the whole who are you because we went over that, and this is going to be my thing for the Flatwoods Monster Convention on Saturday. Um, also, see that energy was right for you. I told you you were a pepperoni roll. All right, Cat. One of our West Virginia cryptids. Okay. A local. Veggie Man. Dun dun dun. Veggie Man got his very own festival this year. It was also was it in June? No, July. Veggie Man was in July. It was 1968 is when July of 1968 is when Veggie Man came to um, be noticed. Surprisingly strong. Keep listening. You may have to shed some blood. Okay, so no, um, don't suggest that, but um, your inner the reason why it says that is because Veggie Man's fingers are supposed to be syringes, so it's like taking blood. So let's look at that as taking the I know as to taking that energy that you need back. um I feel like you have put yourself out there for others, and you have put it too much out there, and it's time to bring that back in. So let's hope that with these cryptid cards I know what it is. So what energy, what at what rate are you going to be taking back this energy? Hold on. Okay, so my TikTok I've almost shut off, but it's okay because I'm going to be finishing up here in a few. The Wendigo. So yes, you need to stop pouring into other people. Do you see the Wendigo? Do you see the how the resemblance is of these two? Like, for real, it is time. These two are telling you that be the creature of the night. Be what walks in the shadows. Take that energy back. I know they look alike. That's so, it was just so cool. But the Wendigo and the Veggie Man, they have had but it's the dead. It's rising up from the dead, taking back that energy, and really putting yourself first. Um, I know that we've all got that, and it's so much easy. It's so easy to say self-care is important, but when do you really have the time for the self-care? When, right? So that's what you got to look forward to, and I hope that helps. All right, but Kat, yeah, that's what you got to look for. I'm gonna show you. So since I am headed to the Flatwoods Monster Convention, I'm finding it. The Flatwoods Monster. So there are 3 versions of the Flatwoods Monster right here in front of me. By the way, there's the Mothman. So we're just for fun right now. I'm just going to show you. And you saw Bigfoot already. I actually have a picture of the Flatwoods Monster with the Flatwoods Monster card that I'm about to show you once I find it. The Empress. And then the last one, bear with me for a minute. West Virginia Yahoo. There was a grafted monster. I didn't get my picture taken with the grafted monster. I was in the middle of a cryptid reading. There's the Flatwoods Monster. So there we go. I leave you tonight with Our Lady, the Flatwoods Monster, and I will see you all there Saturday. I will probably go live and just show you around a little bit, so look for that video. Like I said, like, follow, subscribe, all the fun stuff, and I will see you there. Blessings to you all. Thank you so much for joining, and I look forward to seeing you all out there. Love and hugs. See you then. Bye.